All right, field, get ready to come to life. Final main event of the weekend. Green flag is in the air. We're underway. 20 laps for the Santan Ford IMCA Sport Mods. And it will be Bullis to the inside, Shelby Fry to the outside, trying to rip the top side of the racetrack and take the early race lead off of turn number 2. She'll do just that down the back straightaway. Shelby Fry leads the field off of turn number 4. Bullis in second as the field starts to stack up behind him right now. Ron Schreiner trying to work around him. He's gonna go to the outside as Terry Bridges has issues in the 8M. Gets straightened out though from Joey Jock. Now another car goes around in turn number 2. It's Michael Sabowski. He gets back on the throttle though. As Bullis side by side. Schreiner up the wall off of turn number 4. He will take it off the racetrack, but the yellow flag will fly as another car has come to a stop. That is the 15 of Speedy Madrid. We are set to go green flag once again here with 19 laps to go. Green flag in the air. Shelby Fry out front. Brian Bullis trying to hang on to that second spot. Terry Bridges going to try to shoot around the top side of the racetrack as they go into turn number 1. Here comes Anthony Madrid though. That 597 machine. He's got that car hooked up. Trying to make it a 3-car battle right now for that second spot. He's going to dart down to the inside of Terry Bridges around the outside of Bullis. Gotta be careful though. Hope Bullis doesn't wash him up the racetrack like he did. Ron Schreiner. Shelby Fry still out front, showing the way on the top side of the track. Anthony Madrid gonna drive away from Bullis with ease off of turn number 2. New second place runner is Madrid as Jason Morris goes around in turn number 2. See if he can get it going. No, he cannot. Yellow flag will fly. Round out your top 10s. Green flag flies. So we can get together a string of laps here. We did only get 1 lap in the books on that restart. And again, it's going to be Shelby Fry on the top side of the racetrack, taking over the top spot. And here comes Anthony Madrid now to the outside of Bullis. Right behind him, Beau Partain goes 3 wide with Brian Baker. He'll move up to the 4th spot. Madrid couldn't get past Bullis. Bullis hangs on to second as Fry continues to lead by 3 car lengths now over Bullis. Bullis going to drop the nose down the inside of the racetrack. Anthony Madrid, he likes that because he's going to go right up to the top side once again, and he'll get past the 85 of Bullis. Beau Partain. Brian Baker now going to try to swallow up that 85 of Bullis as well as they come racing off of turn number 4. Partain and Bullis make contact down off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Now it's going to be Baker down the inside of Bullis. Partain to the outside. 3 wide. Give it to Partain. He moves up to 3rd. Baker to the inside of Bullis trying to take over that 4th spot. Now move Bullis from 2nd on the restart all the way back to 5th. Just hanging on to that top 5 position right now. He's going to look to the inside of Baker as they go down the front straightaway right in front of Ty Rogers in the 8T. Out front, no change. Shelby Fry, she leads by 3 car lengths. Anthony Madrid in a second. Rex Hazley slow down the front straightaway going into turn number 1. Everything appears to be all right with that car, though. He gets back in the throttle. It's Fry, Madrid, and Partain off of turn number 4 with Baker and Rogers running 4th and 5th. Anthony Madrid using that low line. Shelby Fry using the high line. Thought she lost a little bit of ground right there through turns 1 and 2, but she gains it right back at the exit of turn number 2. Using the high line to her advantage in the momentum off the top side of the racetrack, but Madrid very fast through 3 and 4 so far here in this main event. Now Beau Partain starting to stick his nose. Look to the outside of Madrid. Now he's going to look down low. No, he's going to stake it up high once again through 3 and 4. Madrid down the inside. Here comes Beau Partain for 2nd now on Anthony Madrid. Madrid slams the door on him down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Now he's going to look underneath Shelby Fry in the 1S, try to take over the top spot as 2 cars spin around. Justin Erickson, the 14E, and Renee Madrid in the 15M. With 12 laps to go, it's Shelby Fry out front. Anthony Madrid will choose the inside line. Beau Partain, last night's main event winner, started outside the top 10. Races his way in through a B main. He's in 3rd. Green flags in the air. We're back underway. As they're stacked up on the front straightaway, we got a big one here. Terry Bridges down to the infield. Michael Sabowski involved. Darren Center. Michael Agrola. He's in it as well. Brian Miller in the 22. Shelby Fry out front. Beau Partain going to use the inside line. Anthony Madrid on the outside. And it's Brian Baker, Heath Dry, your top 5. Brian Bullis And 6. Green flags in the air. 12 laps to go. We're back underway. Can Shelby Fry hang on to it over Partain of Madrid? Bo Partain, who raced his way in from the B main, going to try to slide job. Can't quite make it stick. They almost go 3 wide, but it's Fry using the top lane to her advantage and the momentum off the top side. She'll hang on to the top spot. Fry now into turn number 4. Partain, though, going to sneak right by her off of turn number 4. Partain, Fry, and Madrid using the top side now. Here comes Brian Baker to the inside of Anthony Madrid. Madrid down low on the inside of Shelby Fry. He'll move into second as he barely clears Shelby Fry down the back straightaway into 3. Now Shelby Fry going to change the game plan here. She's going to go to the inside as one car spins around Renee Madrid in the 15M. He will continue going. Green flag stays out on the racetrack. Top 4 drivers, they've broken away from Heath Dry in the 7TG, who has his hands full right now with a bunch of cars on his backside. Jonathan Jensen in the 25 and Joey Jock in the 79J, who was involved in one of the earlier cautions. He has come to life here late. Jock trying to go to the outside now of Jensen. Just as I mentioned, he loses a couple of spots. Fights right back after Diamond off turn number 2. Gets back by Bullis. Trying to reel in Jensen here as well as Heath Dry and see if he can't race his way into the top 5. As Shelby Fry, she will fall from 3rd now back to 4th as it's Partain and Madrid out front. Just 1 car length separates your 2 race leaders running 1st and 2nd. Last night's main event winner in Anthony Madrid. He got a win last week in Cortez, Colorado. Here he is tonight looking very racy in that 925. It's been a while since been able to call a couple of races with Anthony Madrid in him, but here he is doing his thing in this 925 Sport Mod this evening. 1 car length behind Bo Partain, your main event winner from last night. Brian Baker still in that 3rd spot. He's down, the lone soldier on the inside of the racetrack. Shelby Fry in 4th. 5th is Heath Dry. 6th is Jonathan Jensen. 7th, Joey Jock, last night's 4th place finisher. Justin Erickson runs in 8th in the 14E. Brian Bullis is 9th, and 10th is Mark Harrison, who was involved in that last caution with Michael Agrala, who's now looks to the outside of Harrison to take over 10th. Out front, Madrid once again putting the pressure on Partain as they race off a turn number 2 down the back straightaway here with 4.5 laps to go as they go through turns 3 and 4. Rene Madrid has an issue on his left front right ahead of your race leaders. He will pull it over off of turn number 4. Yellow flag will fly. And it looks like we're going to close it out with the Donnybrook here tonight. Bo Partain, Anthony Madrid lead the field off of 4. Green flags back in the air. Don't count out the 11B either. Brian Baker, he's going to go right to the bottom side of the racetrack, try to work his way past the 925 of Madrid. Madrid off of turn number 2. He will clear Baker in the 11B. Now has 2 car lengths between himself and the race leader, Bo Partain. As they work their way through 3 and 4. Madrid ready to pounce on any mistake that Partain makes. As your top 3 pull away from Shelby Fry in the 4th spot, Heath Dry in 5th, and Joey Jock racing his way back up through the field as Baker peeks his nose to the inside of Madrid. Couldn't quite get it done though. Off of turn number 2, Madrid drives away. Baker though once again going to drive it in deep into turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, they're side by side for that 2nd spot. Madrid will hang on to it going into turn number 1, but Baker with the slide job, he'll complete it. Madrid crosses him up off of turn number 2. Move Madrid back to the 2nd spot. Here comes Baker once again with the slide job for that 2nd spot. Here comes Madrid trying to cross him over. They go side by side down the front stretch into turn number 1. Baker up top, Madrid down low. Now gives 2nd back to Madrid. Bo Partain's got to be loving this battle going on behind him because he is driving away. Coming to the white flag this time off a turn at number 4. It's Partain. Has Baker and Madrid make contact. Madrid hits the wall. Yellow flag will fly. Madrid out of the race car. And he is not happy with the 11B. He's pointing his fingers. Baker comes to a stop. Madrid reaching in there, saying something at him. Probably gave Baker a little one-finger salute as well. But he's out of the car. Okay, race fans. And so getting word now, the 11B of Brian Baker, because he stopped on the front straightaway, he is getting moved to the back now. the 11B of Baker. Not getting rough driving penalty, but he stopped on the front straightaway to talk to Madrid. So now he's going to the back for stopping on the front stretch. Wow, of all the things. So lights will go out here. We'll go green, white, checker. So it's going to be Partain, Fry, Dry, and Jock, your top four. Green flag is back in the air. We're underway. So does Shelby Fry have anything for Bo Partain as they go 3 wide behind her for the third spot? Joey Jock putting together a hell of a run here tonight. He looks down the inside of Heath Dry. Bo Partain has the white flag in his sights. He will take it off of turn number 4. Into turn number 1, it's Partain showing the way, using the middle groove off of turn number 2. They're knotted up, 5 cars stacked up behind Shelby Fry. Jock for the third spot. Bo Partain will lead him off of turn number 4, and he will double down as well in the John Morris Classic and win tonight's main event over Shelby Fry. Joey Jock comes home in a third, and Heath Dry beats out Erickson at the line for 4th and 5th. So Bo Partain out of the car, your main event winner here tonight for the IMCA Sport Mods. Bo, congratulations, my man.
Thank you, guys.
I know you probably don't look in the rearview mirror often, but hey, man, you missed a heck of a battle behind you. You're able to get that thing out front. Had to work for it here tonight, though. Started back in the 13th spot, raced your way in through the B main. The extra track time help you out tonight?
Yeah, you know, again, we got a brand new race car. Absolutely, it helped me. Any laps I can get in this thing and make it better, absolutely. I feel we were a lot better tonight than we were last night, and we made some different adjustments, and here we are again. I can't thank everybody enough.
Now, what is it? You got 2 nights of racing last night. Didn't have to work for it as hard, I don't feel like. Here tonight, starting back in 13th. What's the driver's psyche going into the green flag?
I tell you, I was a little nervous. I had a lot of fast cars in front of me. It just, I bought my time and tried different lines and found where I was fastest, and just made things work. You know, I was I tried the bottom for the first, 4 or 5 laps, and I moved up to the top, and it was definitely way better up there, and not very many people were running up there, and it kind of gave me clean air.
Yeah, it gave you clean air indeed. I know you got the family and friends up here. You got a lot of people who like to thank.
Yeah, definitely can't thank the Pratt family enough for coming out. John, Jake, and them guys, my wife and kids, Brooke, Summer, Tina, definitely couldn't do it without them. Jesse built pretty much this whole race car by himself, brand new car. Got to thank Zerworks Contracting, Shaw Race Cars, Jesse Johnson Racing, J2 Designs, Stats Equipment Service, and I'm probably forgetting a bunch, but thanks all the fans and everybody for coming out.
Hey, well, I'm sure you'll be out here at some point to remember the rest of the remember the rest of the sponsors at some point this season.
Yeah, let's hope so. Hopefully we can find our way back here again.
All right, Bo Partain, he wins tonight's main event at Arizona Speedway, his 2nd main event in a row here at Arizona Speedway to close out the John Morris Classic. And what a weekend it was out here at Arizona Speedway. Cannot thank Jonah Trussell and the entire staff here enough for all that they do.